We honor Baruch and Goldie as champions for their speaking about mental illness, psychiatric disabilities. The world of mental illness is much different today than it was years ago and decades ago.
Regarding Felice, which we called Friday, my sister, Oliver Shalom, at a certain age, approximately early teens, there were signs that she wasn't very social. But then at the age of approximately 15, she started having signs of, obviously, schizophrenia. At that stage, we didn't know what schizophrenia was, didn't understand what it entails.
At the beginning, nobody understood because she would lay down on the floor and just, go up and down like that without talking. It was difficult until, little by little, we started putting the pieces of the puzzle together.
And that's when my mother took matters into her hands a little bit more serious and began her outreach program.
I clearly remember approximately 40 years ago, there were a group of parents, and one of whom was Judy Greenfield, Zichrono Livracha.
She was a very strong person. She was like the leader of the family.
She was so good to me, and I learned so many things from her.
Judy was part of a group of parents who didn't just advocate for their own sons and daughters. Their mission was to help the broader community.
And they began working on obtaining one home, which I believe was on 41st Street in Borough Park. And that's how Ohel began and evolved.
I remember Felice rather well. Felice lived with us for many years.
We all loved Felice. She had a very gentle, pleasant personality. Very often she would say, "I love you, love you."
Hi, honey, how are you? Hello, I love you. That stayed with me.
Felice was incapable of living on her own. The simplest things that people have to deal with when they live on their own, many of them were too hard for her.
We provided Felice with a structured environment to live in, with staff to be there to support her, to listen to her, and to help her figure out and then work on her goals.
We all tried our best to help Felice use the talents that she has and to feel good about herself.
She played piano like heaven. She really did. And she used to entertain the girls in their residence. She played very good. She loved it.
Felice's family stayed very involved in her life.
Whatever I felt that she needed or wanted or cherished, I did.
And every time they came, Goldie brought clothes and costume jewelry, which Felice loved. She liked to look nice.
You would see her, and she would wear not one chain, hundreds of chains. Doesn't matter if they were fake, they were real, whatever. She loved 100 rings on her fingers. Maybe that's what made her happy. Maybe she would dream of being a glamorous actress. I don't know what was going in her mind. We don't know.
Judy would be extremely proud of the way Baruch and Goldie cared for Felice. Aleh Shalom.
In 1994, Judy was honored with a Founders Award in the 25th anniversary of Ohel. If Judy Greenfield was a founder, Baruch, Bobby, and Goldie are champions. It's a continuation of a legacy.
It's a very nice honor that you're doing for us. We really never expected it.
Both Goldie and I feel very emotional about it, enriched within our lives, because this represents a continuity of my dear mother, Judy.